Hi guys, so today I wanted to bring you a review on this herbal acne medication called Pantothen. It might be Pantothen. I'm English, so I basically read the first part of the word and just guess the rest. P-A-N-T-H-O-T-H-E-N. Pantothen. I'm going to call it Pantothen just because I'm cool like that. But this is called the Natural Acne Solution, and it's a dietary supplement. It's not exactly a medication. But I have been using this for quite a few months now, kind of on and off, and I wanted to bring you guys my review. But a lot of people asked me for a review, so I thought, you know what, I've been using it, know a little bit about it, so I wanted to kind of bring you guys what I know. So it's a natural acne solution dietary supplement. It's not a medication. You guys know that I was on acne medication, which was basically antibiotics for quite a while, about 4 or 5 years. Problem was with my 2 kidneys and 2 reproductive systems, and sorry, 1 kidney, like it's a kidney growing on top of another kidney, and I'm missing a kidney on the other side. It's crazy. I could not take those medications because they were affecting my health. They were, you know, causing more skin problems just because of sun sensitivity. Really, really bad for my intestines and things like that. So I even asked you guys, I was like, I need herbal acne medication, you know, ideas. Let me know what you guys think. And you guys recommended this along with some other ones, so I'm going to be trying other ones in the future. But for now, this is what I've been using. And the difference between this and antibiotics that I actually love is the fact that it does not taste icky. Antibiotics, I like throw up after I eat them because you have to eat them on an empty stomach, and it makes you feel like barfing. And when you take them, you just feel sick all day long. You have to take them in the morning and the evening. This one I like because it does not taste nasty at all. Like, it's not gross at all. This is actually a new bottle that I've not opened yet. But this is how it comes, and it still comes with like the little gauzy thing. I don't know, I touch that and it makes me feel weird. It doesn't smell like anything, and when you taste them, they don't taste like anything either. This is what they look like. They come out as like little pills. What I do not like about them is that they are honking huge. I'm the kind of person, I don't always take water with my medication, although I should. So if you try to swallow these without water, good luck. Something else I don't like about them, you have to take them 6 times a day. Oh, sorry, 4 tablets a day. I take 6 a day. It's kind of cumbersome. You have to take them 4 a day, but you can take them 4 all at the same time. So I do like to spread my apps so that I have like even minerals flowing throughout my body, but that's not always necessary. So what this supplement has in it, it has basically 120 tablets, so it'll last you a little while. It has thiamine, has riboflavin, it has niacin, vitamin B6, which is really good for stress, has folate, vitamin B12, biotin, palanthonic acid, L-carotene, and a couple of other ingredients like silica and coatings for the tablet, etc. So it's basically kind of just like a boost of minerals. And the reason that it's thought that supplements are good for acne is because minerals, sometimes the body is lacking those minerals and it causes hormonal imbalances, which causes acne. Sometimes certain minerals can offset acne. And the way this kind of theory is that you take it internally and it'll, you know, purify your skin from the inside. Now, for hormonal acne sufferers, I don't know if this would be the best for you. If you are hormonal, you should really treat the hormones. If your hormones are diet related, if you have a poor diet, you're not eating healthy, you're not eating enough, you may definitely be suffering acne because of that. In that case, medicines like this would be great for you just to replenish those, you know, minerals and vitamins that you're missing. But if it's hormonal, due to stress or other things like this, it does have B12 and B6 for stress, but it's not the best thing. Now, for the person who does have acne, a lot of whiteheads, I don't think this will do much for blackheads, but for someone who has a lot of whiteheads all over your face, I think this is great for you. Reason why is because it's supposed to be fast-acting. Antibiotics, you'll break out a lot at first, and then they'll like calm down, and then your skin will be sensitive and things like that, and it'll thin your skin out. This is a little bit different. It will not thin the skin. At least for me, it did not thin the skin. But it kind of does the same thing, kind of makes you break out a tad bit more at first, and as far as whiteheads go, it really did nothing for kind of my cystic pimples, but as far as whiteheads go, it breaks you out, and then it kind of just calms the skin down, and I actually felt more awake when using this, which is kind of weird. I took it when I woke up and before I went to bed, so maybe that had something to do with it, but it's definitely good to have just a steady supply of minerals in your body, and I think that that balance is what this gave me personally. And the reason that I think that this had an effect is because I broke out a ton at first, and then like all over my body. It wasn't just my face, it was a little bit on my chest, a little bit on my back, a little bit on my like lower back area, like my butt. You like how I say that, butt. So that's why I kind of think it has something to do with that. I've been using other acne creams as well for my face, which is why my face has shown so much improvement. I'm using different sprays and different creams and stuff like that, and there's like a spray that I use that like works all day long. So it's basically like getting 5 acne treatments in a day. But on top of this really helps those areas that I wasn't treating, my lower back, even the back of my back that I wasn't using the spray on as much. So this definitely caused like a breakout there, and then it kind of calmed down. But the idea, it says here, it's a fast-acting, scientifically proven way to clear up your skin. Works with your body to attack acne at the source. It naturally breaks down the oils in your skin before they can build up to cause acne breakouts, leaving it clear and beautiful. So the idea is, guess we have bacteria. Doctors say, get rid of the bacteria, you'll get rid of the acne. True, but what if the bacteria comes back? There's always going to be bacteria. The bacteria needs oil to grow and to flourish. If we get rid of the oil, we can't have the bacteria. So why are we fighting the bacteria when we should just get rid of the oil in the first place? And the idea is that this has all these vitamins that will regulate everything and cause like a steady balance in your body, so your skin won't produce as many of those. None of these are very drying. I didn't feel like this was drying very much. That statement is not approved by the FDA or whatever. But I think it did something. Now, I have not been taking them for a little while just because I ran out. I did not take them for a little while, and in that case, I didn't really see much of a change. But then when I got back on them, I noticed that initial little breakout again, which is like on my body. So it was like, maybe it's doing something. So that's kind of my experience with it. I've been using it for about 3 months. I first got it, I want to say December. Please don't quote me on that because I've been trying so many different things to bring you guys reviews that it's just been crazy. But that's logistically what it is. Do you guys want a video on antibiotics versus herbal acne medications? Because if you do, I think that may help you. Just to kind of go in depth on that, because that's not really what this is. I'm just trying to tell you guys what I think of this particular one, because this is actually the first herbal medicine I've ever used. I used to go to Whole Foods and get like that, what is it called? Wheat thistle bark or something. It was nasty though, so I didn't take it very often just because it tasted awful. Then there was herphonicine. Herphonicine was really good for my hormones, but it didn't help my whiteheads as much. So I've actually been pretty pleased on this. Scale 1 to 10 for cystic acne, I give it like a 4. For general breakouts, people with moderate acne, I'd give it probably a 7 or an 8. That's the other thing, this will work for almost any ethnicity. It's kind of difficult though, because people basically have 4 different types of intestines, I guess you could say. We all have bacteria in our intestines. It's good bacteria. Now, depending on our genetic makeup and where we're from in the world and what our genetic history is, depends on what kind of bacteria is in there. So it differs from person to person, but there's 4 main types. So I don't know if this will help all 4 main types or not, but I know that for me it has worked pretty well, and I think like in my Caucasian ethnicity, my ethnicity is so mixed up though, it's like 150 different things, but for people from other ethnicities, I think it may work too, just because you're Hispanic or just because you're Caucasian or just because you're, you know, of like an olive skin descent, I don't really think it's going to matter. As far as age goes, this should work for both boys and girls. Folate, B12, biotin. They're all pretty good. There's not any ingredients in here or minerals in here that are geared specifically towards girls or boys. Seems like it'll work for everyone. Age-wise, I don't really see it as being a problem. If you're really young, like under 10 or under 12, I wouldn't recommend it. Just because 4 tablets a day may be too much for you. But teenagers and adults, I'm sure it would be fine. Now, if you're an adult, this may not work as well if your acne is caused by toxin buildup. If you have a ton of toxins in your body, this will kind of help to flush away those toxins, but you need to work on the toxins before you can introduce the medication or a supplement. Just because a lot of times when it comes to adult acne, it's a toxin buildup for years that's causing those breakouts. So you have to attack that and then use something like this. You could use them both at the same time, but you won't get as much benefit with it. I don't actually know how much a bottle is. I know that they're on sale. I think it's like buy 2 get 1 free. Give me uno momento. Alright, so here's the website. They actually have a phone number, which I did not ever call, but that's probably good if they have like a helpline, like a 1-800 number. What is Pantothen? Totally natural, They were having a sale. Let's see how much it is. But it kind of goes into like what causes acne. They give you a little spiel there and kind of how they think the product works, and like I told you, that's how I think it works. And this is true. It says here Pantothen works differently. I agree with that. It works differently than antibiotics because antibiotics will thin the skin and kill that bacteria in your gut. This is to create a balance of minerals in your body and stop the pimples, stop the oil from growing, to stop the bacteria from forming, to stop the pimples from happening, if that makes sense. It uses pantothenic acid with coenzyme A and L-carotene. L-carotene is found in tomatoes, which is why it's so good. And it creates, okay, this is going to be difficult to explain. It sounds like the way that they're talking about it, coenzyme A is something that our skin naturally produces to combat oil, which is true. This is something that our skin makes naturally that stops oil production. Now, in some people, like me, I don't make enough of that, which causes too much oil. So because I'm lacking that anti-oil coenzyme A, my skin is just naturally more oily. So the idea is that this is going to create more of that coenzyme A to combat the oil further, if that makes sense. So that's the logistics of what they say. Oh, and this is what I was talking about, the guarantee. So here's the guarantee. Your happiness is guaranteed. It's a 90-day supply, but it's basically a guarantee that, you know, you'll be satisfied. And that's what originally kind of got me interested in it. So that's what kind of got me interested in it initially. But yeah, you basically go on the website. I have only found this online. That's the other thing. I have not seen this in stores. I have not seen it in CVS. I don't know if they sell it at CVS. I've only found it online, and it's pantothen.com/buy now. But here's the little thing I was talking about, the sale. Buy two, get one free. So you're basically saving $40 because one bottle is $40. Buy three, get two free, or buy four, get four free. So it kind of depends. Here's the other thing though, honestly, when I started my first bottle, I just saw a little bit of breakouts. I didn't see a ton of difference. It was like my second or third bottle that I actually noticed after the breakout my skin didn't have as many of these whiteheads. So that's kind of my review. That's kind of what I think of it. If you guys have ever tried this, please, please, please tell me in the comments if you liked it or not, what your experience was with it, and if you can't even post a video response. Also, if you guys have tried other herbal acne medications, can you please tell me what they were, if they worked for you, or if they didn't? Or if you know something about this medication that I didn't touch on, or I'm sorry, if you know something about this supplement that I didn't touch on, please tell us. If you know something about a different supplement that you think works or that you have questions on, be sure to leave a comment so that we can all kind of explore this more. Like I said, tell me if you want an herbal medication versus antibiotics. Let me know what you think would be, you know, the best idea. But this is just my review of something I've been using for a while, and I look forward to trying more things in the future. So, yeah, hope you guys found this useful. It was requested, so I hope that this answers the questions to those who had requested it. And I look forward to kind of hearing what you guys have to think about other medications or supplements and stuff. I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.